All right, we are officially live here on YouTube. In this stream, we're just going to be talking sports headlines, as you guys can see by the thumbnail. I'm going to try to do this at least once a week here, where we just talk different headlines going on in the sports world. We don't have to talk sports. We could talk whatever you guys want. Just throw it in the comments, throw it in the chat, and but we'll keep it sports related. By the way, every Thursday, tomorrow, Real Odd Bets podcast coming out. So it's going to be tomorrow if you're watching this today, but it comes out on Thursday. We've got a good episode coming out for you. We're doing that every Thursday. But as you can see by the thumbnail, we had Saquon Barkley on there. We got Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas purchasing a new team. Well, they're not completely purchasing, but we'll get into that. But first, let's just talk about in the football world. Got to talk about Saquon Barkley. They still have not reached a contract negotiation here for Saquon Barkley. He's holding out. He wants a bigger contract, a better contract, a new deal, but he's holding out. They don't think he's going to play week 1. What up, JT? You made it, man. Good to see you in the chat, man. But Saquon Barkley holding out doesn't surprise me. He wants to get paid, but the thing with running backs, man, it's hard because you could pay him a lot. I mean, he's definitely the MVP for the Giants, but man, paying a running back, especially Saquon, he's injury prone. He's bound to get injured again this season. He's a freaking running back at the end of the day. He's taking hits. Most of the plays, I would say at least half the plays, well, maybe not half because they'll throw in other running backs or, you know, other kind of runs there, maybe with a fullback or something, but he's going to take a lot of hits. Do you pay Barkley? He's going to sell tickets. He's going to sell jerseys. So I think you got to pay him. He's your MVP. He's better than Daniel Jones. And if it wasn't for Barkley, Daniel Jones wouldn't be Daniel Jones for the most part. Yeah, we do got a lot of headlines today, but we'll talk about as many as we can here. But yeah, like I said, my take on this for Barkley is it's hard to pay a running back a lot of money because you're not going to get him that many years. I mean, there are, you know, Frank Gore was in the league forever. He was killing it forever. But Saquon Barkley could definitely do the same. He's a great running back, but man, I just don't think he has a lot in him. Especially if he gets injured, especially a big injury this year, it's just going to hurt bad, and it's going to be a waste of money at the end of the day. But he deserves some money, well, obviously, but probably the money he's asking for. Let's see if we could figure out if you guys can see that. Mbappe, where's Mbappe going, JT? I know he's thinking of leaving PSG. All right, so we're looking at the Barkley thing. I'm just trying to see how much money he wants. He has yet to sign the $10.9 million franchise tag he received earlier this offseason. Yeah, I mean, big players, they don't want to be franchise tagged. He wants to apply pressure, last second negotiations. Okay, here we go. Barkley is reportedly seeking more than, I'll highlight it here, more than $14 million per year on a new deal, which would make him one of the NFL's highest paid running backs. Kamara and McCaffrey are the other two high paid running backs. McCaffrey deserves it. Kamara deserves it. I think Barkley will deserve it, but or does deserve it, but that's tough. Like I said, he deserves to get paid $14 million. I don't know. McCaffrey makes $16 million. Wow. Just saw that. All right, looking in the chat. Big football clubs coming to us. What do you mean big football clubs coming to us? Oh, coming to the U.S.? Is that what you mean? Like in the offseason, right? For their little preseason games. He wants more years, not more money. A lot of cash. Yeah, that's what Barkley wants. $14 million a year. But, you know, Giants wouldn't be the Giants without Barkley, so he is their main player. You don't think? I think Giants don't pay him because they overpaid Daniel Jones. Yeah, they definitely overpaid Daniel Jones, but man, that's probably another reason why Barkley's pissed, because he's like, dude, you paid Daniel Jones this much money. I know he has a quarterback, so quarterbacks always make more money than the running backs, especially if you think you found your franchise QB. They think they found it in Daniel Jones, but I don't think he's their franchise QB long term. But hopefully Daniel Jones beat the Cowboys. That's all I care about. Beat those Cowboys. The Giants are playing the Niners, and that will be a great one. And Niners will be at home, so we should beat the Giants there. They even pay their tight end more. Wow. How much are they paying their tight end? I don't even know. All right. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, this was big news. I'm happy about it. The Leeds, Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas purchased some shares of Leeds United. Can't get any better than that. I love Spieth, love Justin Thomas, and guess what? My San Francisco 49ers, they purchased Leeds United. They own Leeds United. The 49ers organization, not like the actual football team, but the investment group that owns the 49ers. They now own the Leeds. Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas are part of that takeover. They are investors with the Niners. So that is amazing. Like, technically Leeds is all US based, or all US owned. So I'm all in. I was already all in on the Leeds last season. But yes, it really does suck. They got delegated to, the championship. They were in the Premier League. They got delegated or relegated down to the championship. But I love the championship anyways. So it's going to be fun seeing the Leeds there. I love Leeds at home, playing at their home stadium, Ellen Road. It's pretty fun to watch games when they're playing at home. Hopefully, Leeds could get some USA players. They have Aronson and they had Aronson, Adams, McKinney. I think they might lose all three, to be honest. Hopefully, Aronson can stay. They were saying Adams might leave. McKinney, I think he already left. We doing live streams? That's my plan. I want to do live streams for Leeds this year. I won't be able to do every single game because some are at like 4 in the morning. Some are in the middle of the week when I just can't do it. I'm not home. But those Saturday games, maybe some Sunday games, depending on, football schedule, I want to do as many, probably do as many Saturday Leeds games as possible because I'm going to be cheering for Leeds. I'm going to be all in. Hopefully Leeds can get back to the Premier League. So we're going to be cheering together. And, even if you're not a Leeds fan, but it's like, this is pretty much US owned. So this is like the not Premier League anymore, but this is like the soccer team of the US. Besides Wrexham got huge because Ryan Reynolds bought the team and his partner. But Wrexham, a lot of people jumped on the Wrexham bandwagon. I guess I could admit I'm a bandwagon for the Leeds, but I jumped on the Leeds bandwagon last year, even though it sucked to join once they pretty much I got on the Leeds bandwagon because they had Jesse Marsh, US coach. They had like 3 US players, so I had to jump on. And but they got demoted to the championship. But it's gonna make this season even that more exciting because we're gonna fight our way back to the Premier League. So that's gonna be fun to watch. Don't forget to like the video, guys. If you're watching right now, click the like button because we'll get more people coming in here. Yeah, the Leeds played Man U today. I wasn't able. It wasn't on TV. I guess you could stream it online, but I didn't watch any of it. But it's preseason, so not too worried. And they're playing Manchester United. But yeah, there's the headlines there. Spieth, Thomas invests in the Leeds as part of the 49ers group. Ricky Fowler was going to invest too, which is pretty cool. But he pulled out because they got relegated. So he got scared. He's like, I want a Premier League team. I don't want a championship team. So Ricky Fowler pulled out. But Leeds getting relegated actually made them cheaper to buy. That's why the Niners actually went all in and bought Leeds, I heard. They were going to actually buy Leeds before they got relegated. But since they got relegated, the price dropped for the Leeds. Like the value of the Leeds dropped. And they got them for a cheaper value. So in the end, I guess it's good for the Niners and good for the investors that they got relegated because they got it cheaper. They got the team cheaper. For how much? I don't know exactly. That's a good question. How much? Well, now let me check really quick. How much money? Whoops. How much money Spieth and Thomas paid? I don't know. You talk about their investment. So they said it's done. Myself and Justin with a minority stake. The 49ers beat my Dallas Cowboys every year. So if you can't beat them, join them. Spieth asked. Spieth said when asked about the deal. That's hilarious. So Spieth's a Cowboys fan and he's joining us with the Leeds. Yeah, it's probably in euros, but I wonder what it translates. I don't know how much. So they said relegation wasn't ideal, but we got involved. Oops. We got involved with the 49ers group about purchasing a larger share and getting in with them, doing things so successfully as they do everywhere they've touched. We thought it would be a cool opportunity. It's a big city, historic club, great venue in Ellen Road, and once we looked into it, we realized it could be really exciting. Niners renegotiated after relegation and is possibly a better deal. Yeah, so that's what I said before. Them getting relegated made the Leeds cheaper to buy. Yeah, podcast dropping tomorrow, JT. I'm glad you're excited. It's a good episode. Yeah, it's all done, ready to go. It's going to be out probably at like 7 a.m. tomorrow. So feel free to watch it whenever. Real Odd Bets podcast. Drop a like on that video tomorrow too. Be the first to like, be the first to comment. Yeah, send it to all your friends. Appreciate that, JT. That's it. I have a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, making it. All right, so okay, that's what I was gonna look up really quick. 49ers purchase Leeds. Okay, here we go. Thank you, JT. Appreciate that, man. So the investment arm of the San Francisco 49ers purchased a 15% stake in Leeds. Oh, so in 2018, Niners owned 15%. And then they increased it to 44% in 2021. It will now pay close to $170 million to buy the remaining 56% of the club. So this was a while ago. So I think they did buy the remaining only $170 million, which it seems like a crazy amount, but like it's not even close to $1 billion. And one day this club could be worth $1 billion down the line. So I think it's a great investment, even if it's worth 500 million down the line. And this is 500 million pounds. So 170 million, I feel like is a deal. And especially if you're sharing a little bit of it with Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas, like that's a freaking deal. I'm trying to see how much they bought it for, like fully. I guess it was 170, but was that the final price? Yeah, it just says they'll buy the remaining 56%. So that's pretty cool. Niners own the Leeds United fully with Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Man U, $5 billion. But it is Manchester United. Like, they're historic. They've been around forever. I mean, Leeds has been around forever too, but like Man U's on another level. Their stadium is amazing. But, you know, I think Leeds will get there one day. They're going to have an amazing stadium and You know, their fan base is awesome. It's amazing. If you've ever watched a home game, Leeds United home game, that crowd is electric and it's so much fun to watch. So we're going to try to do as many live streams for Leeds United. I haven't really been doing a lot of live streams for games just because I've been focusing so much on the podcast. But I want to do a little more, maybe less baseball ones because those could get long, kind of boring because it's just baseball. I love it. I love watching it, but people don't really like watching it, you know, the whole stream. I get that. So I'm going to do a lot of Leeds United. I want to do a lot more Sacramento Kings streams once the season starts up. I won't be able to do all the games, of course, because I got to, you know, work and all that stuff. I'll be busy. But I want to do Kings, Sacramento Kings, Leeds. 49ers is tough because I'm all in on the Niners. I want to watch it. Usually I go out and hang out with other 49er friends of mine. So I'm usually never home or I'm never live during Niner games because it's tough. I'm all in on Niners. We could talk Niners all day long, but I won't be live during a Niner game for the most part. I mean, there might be a few, but it's tough. We'll see. I'll probably be way too stressed out if I'm doing a Niner live stream. Anyone else jumping in here, feel free to say what's up. If you have any questions, sports comments, questions, headlines. Yeah, 49ers preseason game. That might be cool. That might be for fun. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no stress. Depending on the times and everything, I might be down for that. What are some other... Oh, yeah, another thing. We're still in NBA free agency. I saw this article today that we got some free agents that are left here. It says ranking the top 2023 NBA free agents still available. Let me move this so you guys can see. So we got number 1 here, or number 10, Terrence Ross from the Suns. Hit 31% from 3 points, but he's 32 years old. So he's going to go somewhere. I don't know if he'll stay with the Suns. Kings should get Wood. Well, we got Duarte the other day. That was a good pickup for us. But yeah, we gotta figure out the rest of our team. But I think we're pretty solid. Just gotta keep Malik Monk. Jalen Noel. He's 24 years old. Shooting 54.2% from 2-point attempts. Wow. The Kings backup center, they actually did sign Alex Len again. That's our backup center as of now, Alex Len. So we re-signed him, so I think that's our backup there. And then we got Trey Lyles. We got there. He's not a center, but he could kind of hold his own. We got TJ Warren over there, Phoenix. Injuries have been a big part of him. 30th birthday coming up. Averaging 19.8 points, which is pretty good for his age. And yeah, he's going to find a place for sure. TJ Warren. He'll probably stay with Phoenix. Oh yeah, Hernan Gomez. How did he do last season? He averaged, over the course of his career, he averaged 7.3 points. He had some good runs. He's not very consistent though. But there's a center right there. Who else we got? Ayo Dosunmu. I cannot pronounce that one. You said Bol Bol's still a free agent? Yeah, I heard he's a free agent. He'll get picked up. That'd be nice if the Kings get him, but I doubt it. Average 8.6 points. Alright. Darius Beasley. I like how they showed that photo for Darius. Oh, sorry, Baisley. Only 23. 42% of all his shot attempts were threes, but he only made 30.5% of those. So he's pretty quick. Yeah, I know, that is pretty funny. Some of these guys I've never even heard of. Like, I don't even know who this guy is because I've never really watched a single Pistons game this season. So if you know who he is he any good? It says explosive 6'5" athlete with a 6'11" wingspan. Over his last 2 seasons with the Pistons, he found a way to leverage those physical traits into a very strong 2-point percentage for a guard or a wing, 59 or 56.9%. He's a slasher. He can't shoot. Okay, so you know a little bit about him. Well, he's young. Well, 25. He's explosive. That's good. Kings love explosive players, but we don't need a 6'5" guy. Oh yeah, Kelly Oubre. Can't go wrong with him. He is still a free agent, I guess. This article was posted yesterday, so things could have changed. Yeah, so he was a starter last season. Didn't do great, but him coming off the bench would be nice. And so many teams would love to have him. You said the cutest NBA player. Why? Because he paints his nails? PJ Washington. PJ Washington's been around. His natural position is 4. Washington's ability to hit threes. He's a 36.6% shooter. Yeah, why didn't the Kings sign PJ? And then Christian Wood is the #1 free agent. I'm surprised they're ranking him #1. But he earned his starting role with the Dallas Mavericks mid-December. He averaged 20.3 points, 9.5 rebounds. Yeah, he remains unsigned, balancing from team to team. He's not a proven anchor on defense, so that's not good. But he's going to get signed. Are there any other, like, lists? The heck is that? Oh, that's, pretty much those are all, like, yeah. Here's hoopswire.com. Let me move this over. Patrick Kane is still in free agency in the NHL. Oh yeah, I've really been paying attention to NHL free agency. My Sharks have been horrible. I mean, we're going to pay... that's another thing. I might do some Sharks games in the beginning of the season just to see how we're doing. But man, it's going to be rough. I know, JT, you're Vancouver. It's going to be a rough season for both of us, I feel like, again. But we should get a little better, right? Taj Gibson's still there. Derek Favors. Dang. Oh, Dwayne Dedman. He's still there. Dang, 34 years. DeMarcus Cousins is still a free agent. I mean, still available. Still wants to play, huh? Yeah, football teams and basketball teams are good. That's for sure. That is for sure. You're right about that. Kaminsky, Ibaka, a lot of old people, old players are available, of course. I wouldn't mind having Ibaka coming off the bench. But he's up there, 34. Nerlens Noel still playing. Tristan Thompson, I think that guy just needs to retire, man. Cousins is in Italy. Oh, so he's officially in Italy. I'm sure if he got signed in the NBA, I'm sure he would quit Italy and then come over here. But, okay. But, I mean, looking at this list, there's not a lot of great free agents out there. I mean, there's some. There's a few, but not... Oh, Willie Cauley-Stein. He was okay. He was on the Kings for a little bit. What did he do last year? So he was on Dallas for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. There's a good amount of, you said Boban should go to the Kings. Where is, oh. Oh yeah, he's a free agent, huh? He's 34 years old, though. We don't need another old guy on our team. I mean, our team's young, but we don't need an old guy. Who's that? I just saw someone. Yambo. Yeah, the thing is with the Kings, we got most of our guys. ESPN has this like trade thing you can do. Trade machine or something. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Cavs did some good things in free agency. So here's what you could do. Here's my Kings. So you guys can see this. You could do like a mock trade thing. If we made a trade with, let's just for fun, since you're here, JT, if we make any trades with the Cavs, just for fun, who do we trade for who? The only guy we would trade, but I would never want to trade him, is we might trade Malik Monk in a trade, but he's like so solid for us, we're not going to get rid of him. Davion Mitchell, he's a lockdown defense, probably won't get rid of him, but just for fun, we could do something here. Oh, did you guys sign Danny Green in the offseason? Because that's a good pickup. I know he's been around forever, but he could hit those shots. That's hilarious. You guys have a D Wade on your team. Dean Wade. Oh, so bonus for Jared Allen. Oh, man. Well, you can't even trade Sabonis. They won't even let you do that because he just signed an extension. Can't trade Barnes. Can't trade Lyles. He's locked up. We could trade De'Aaron Fox for... I would trade him not for Mitchell, or not for Allen, but maybe throw Mitchell in there, or I want well, Mobley's nice, but we'd have to go Garland for Fox. But they probably wouldn't do that. I mean, it's a solid trade salary-wise. It's really not that bad, actually. You could go Garland for Fox. I wouldn't mind Garland, but I love De'Aaron Fox, and you love Garland, so we got to stick with our guys. But if we did, whoops, we did Malik Monk. Who would we get for him? Something even. Okoro. I would love Mobley. Mitchell for Okoro. I could see that. Mitchell, Okoro. Yeah, so Mobley, are you guys signing him to long-term deal or what? Oh yeah, you have two Mobleys, huh? Oh, so Evan Mobley's the good one. Who's this? Where'd he go? Oh, he's up here. Isaiah Mobley. Okay, never mind. He's not the good one. I was thinking Evan Mobley. My bad. Evan Mobley's the good one. 16 points. 9 rebounds. 2.8 assists. This trade failed. Wait. Start over. So let's go back to the Cavs. Oh, yeah, so would that De'Aaron Fox and Garland trade work? Try this trade. Oh, wow, it's successful. You can trade De'Aaron Fox for Garland. That's funny. All right, Kings, and there's no way you could get Wembanyama, right? He's, oh, wow, 4-year, $12 million. Dude, that's crazy because it's so cheap for Wembanyama, and they got him for 4 years. Obviously, after that 4 years, he's gonna get like a mega contract if he keeps it up. Evan Mobley's like Sabonis, but Mobley has more defense. Yeah, and Mobley's a lot quicker too. Sabonis is a little slow. So, all right, so we can't get Wembanyama. If you look at the Spurs lineup, do you think they'll make the playoffs this year? Yeah, you can't trade for Wembanyama. But if you look at their lineup, I don't even think they can make the playoffs. I mean, they got, obviously, Wembanyama's solid. Bullock, Graham, Dermott, Dang, Collins. I don't know. They're a young squad, though. Give them like 2 years, I feel like they'll be solid. Maybe not this first year, but the second, third year, they'll be solid. You think they make play-in, JT? I could see that. I mean, it'd be fun to see Wembanyama in the playoffs. So I would like to see the Spurs in the playoffs, but yeah, I mean, the Kings were in negative cap room. Spurs are gonna pick up another guy in the free agency, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, we can do a Dame trade. Whoops. Let's do Miami Heat. And where's Portland? Portland. So Damian Lillard, throw him in there. He wants to go to the Heat. So, a good hypothetical for that. I mean, they're not going to trade Jimmy Buckets for Dame because that'd be pointless. I think they would get rid of Hero. I mean, they'd have to get rid of Lowry at that point. And they might have to do a 3-for-1. Let's try this trade, see if it works. Yeah, it failed. Cut $6 million from the Trailblazers incoming trade value to make this trade successful. Oh, okay. Let's adjust it. You said Robertson and wait, who? Robertson and Hero. Oh, we can't trade Robinson. Or Robertson? Or Robinson? I think, oh, Duncan Robinson. Oh, wow, it's successful. Yeah, you can do a Hero and Robinson. But I don't think that's not a good trade on Portland's side. Hero's good, but what's Duncan Robinson averaging? 6.4 points. Yeah, it's not good. I'll do Hero, Lowry, but then I would say Portland has to give up one guy, like maybe just Zeller. Okay, that wouldn't work. We got some, oh yeah, forgot USA versus Panama starting right now. I was going to do a stream for that, but I'm not going to do that. I'll watch it on my own time. Probably wouldn't get that many viewers. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream soon. So I appreciate you hanging out, JT, and anyone else watching. Yeah, this is fun. The NBA trade machine. Well, we talked about Barkley. We talked about Spieth and Justin Thomas and the 49ers buying the leads. More lead streams coming in August. That's literally next month. Yeah, Gold Cup is going on right now. Speaking of Gold Cup Gold Cup schedule. Oh yeah, Jamaica and Mexico is the other team. So if USA wins and Mexico wins, we got another USA versus Mexico final, like always. But lately we've been dominating Mexico, so hopefully we could beat Panama. But we might play Jamaica. We played Jamaica in the Gold Cup finals before. Jamaica could definitely beat Mexico. PSG in the mess. So yeah, so PSG is just losing all their guys. Are they keeping Neymar too? Is Neymar staying? Oh yeah, Neymar's there till the summer of 2025. PSG is paying Neymar more than $174 million for his 3-year deal. 3 years, $174 million. What's Mbappe? PSG. Dang. Mbappe will be paid over 630 million pounds or euros over the course of his new contract. Mbappe faces hostile fan reaction over contract dispute. Mbappe more likely to move to Real Madrid than stay in PSG. I know you're a Real Madrid fan, JT, so you like that. Dang, Mbappe to Real Madrid will make that rivalry great again between Barcelona and Real Madrid. PSG determined to secure Mbappe's contract extension until 2025. I don't know. I feel like he will stay with PSG. He'll get paid. Wherever he goes, he'll get big time money. Even if he stays with PSG, I think he'll get paid very nicely. I mean, what's this all about? Mbappe 2025. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. All right, so that's the news, guys. I mean, there's a lot more going on, of course, but just want to talk about those few things there. Stay tuned for the podcast that's dropping tomorrow. Real Odd Bets, as you can see above my head there, it shows up. Real Odd Bets every Thursday. Podcast dropping. They're all about some crazy bets you can do that aren't really sports related at all, but they're pretty funny, pretty crazy. Check it out tomorrow. In the morning it drops. Share it with your friends. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching, you're probably a subscriber. But yeah. Enjoy the podcast tomorrow. Stay tuned for all the shorts I'm dropping. I'm doing a short for every single team, NFL team prediction. I'm sure you're seeing that already on Instagram, Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. All right, JT, you too, man. Have a good one. Enjoy the Gold Cup if you're watching it. I'm probably going to be tuning in to that. Yeah, we're on TikTok, JT. You got to join, man. I've been posting pretty much the same thing you'll see on Instagram is on TikTok. But that one, TikTok is at Real Odd Bets. It's not Wildcard Sports. It's at Real Odd Bets. So give me an ad there or a follow there, JT. I'll put it in the Put it in the chat. I think it's that. Real Odd Bets. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the week. Hopefully you guys like the podcast that drops tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to be doing this at least once a week. Talking sports, headlines, live. And yeah, we will do more live streams in the future. So you guys have a good night. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream.